We're looking at a 2015 Toyota Prius. This is the parking light, and that's the way it should be. If we go over to the passenger side of the vehicle, we see that it's out. It's a little harder to change this bulb on this side, but you can do it. You don't need to remove the whole headlamp assembly. You can, if you have really big hands, remove this. It's two bolts, number probably 10 metric. And if this gets in the way, then there are 3 bolts on here. 1, 2, and I think there's one underneath. But I'm going to show you that you really don't even need to do that, at least if you have hands like me. The replacement bulb that you're going to need is a W5W, which stands for wedge 5 watt, and another alternate is 2825. This happens to be Sylvania. Usually you can get 2 to a pack. Since one is out, you might as well replace the other one, and the one on the driver's side is much easier to replace. So you can get these either in LED or incandescent. I just decided to go with the incandescent ones because it's an older vehicle and it's only $8 for the 2. So now I'm going to show you how to do this. If we come over here and we look, there's the bulb, and what you're going to do is this piece of metal here between the hose, you're going to put your hand underneath, and then you're going to come up and watch. You're going to find a socket, and you see that movement? That's how you know that you found the bulb. Then you turn counterclockwise and you pull the bulb out. And if we come over to this side, I think you can see that I have the bulb in my hand. The cable's short, but fortunately this bulb is simply just a pull out. So there's nothing to screw in. You take the other bulb, you come back down in here, and you just push it in place so it snaps in. There's the bulb, there's the socket. Okay, and now we're going to come back, and again it's a blind because you can't see what you're going to be doing, but you're going to come forward, you're going to look for the opening, and then you come up. So I find the opening with my finger, then I guide the bulb, and you can see the bulb coming through the channel. And once the bulb is up, then all you're going to do is turn clockwise to get it to lock in. And you might have to back off so that it catches. Kiwi doesn't want to go in, but it will. I can feel it catching right on the edge of the alignment. There she goes. And it's in. It's secure. And let's verify that. You stay right there. We're going to turn on the light. And you see the parking light is on. Great. So now we're going to go and do the other side. So now we're over on the driver's side. This time we don't have as many obstacles here. So again, you reach underneath this metal frame here, you go up and you turn counterclockwise. It's the only thing that's really in this area that has a wire attached to it. You pull down, you pull out. I don't know if you can see you can see the bulb there. So again, it's a short little piece of wire, but all you do is pull the bulb away from the socket like that, and then we get our replacement bulb. And of course, if you wanted to, you could switch out to LED, but like I said, I don't see the need for that in this vehicle, but that's a personal preference. And then you push it back into the socket. I think you can see that pretty good from here. And then You go underneath the metal frame, you find the hole, you put the bulb through, and now all you're going to do is turn that socket until there's a catch that it has to mate into. And that's about the only awkward thing, because you can't see it, so you're kind of just blindly turning until it catches. Almost. Still, this is much cheaper than taking it into the shop and having them do it, or trying to take out this whole assembly just to get this one bulb in. You know, I said this was going to be the easier of the two, and I think it'll go in now. I can feel like I'm right on the edge of it catching. So it must be something with my alignment. Let's try this one more time. The reason we're replacing this good bulb is because it's just as old as the one that burned out, so we might as well just eliminate the chance of this burning out in the near future. I felt it go up. Now I turned clockwise, and you can see I'm now pulling back and forth on the connector, so it's in. We go and check. And indeed, we have our parking light on. So that's how you do the parking lights on a 2015 Prius Toyota. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, join the subscription team, and as always, thank you ever so much for watching.